Hey everybody, we back in your fields with the young, and thank you so much for joining us. It's a Friday here in Johannesburg. The sun is shining, there's no rain. It's looking good outside, and we're so glad to be with you this morning. I want to encourage you, please press that subscribe button so that you can get all our beautiful and fantastic shows that we have this morning. And we're going to have a blast this morning. I promise you, this is going to be a good show. I just feel it. I just feel that.
Yes, sir. Friday feels the young. In your fields with the young. I'm looking forward to it. Like you mentioned, it's going to be an absolutely phenomenal show. We got a fantastic guest with us here this morning.
Man.
A fantastic.
I tell you.
And she's so beautiful, I must just say.
Hey, man. Hey,
it's going to be lit.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Let's get it.
I want to introduce to you this morning the beautiful, fabulous, I have to put this in, the evergreen, Tracy-Lee Oliver. Man, it's such a pleasure, such an honor to have you on the show, Trace. Man,
thank you.
How you been doing, Trace?
I've been doing so well. I really can't complain. Like you said, the sun is shining. It's out in Joburg. Thank you, Lord, because we are grateful for the rain that was happening. But no. Can't be raining here in February.
No. Because we're hitting winter soon, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, but you know, there's still like autumn coming, so don't just skip autumn.
Okay, I hear you.
I feel like people just want to go straight into winter. It's like, Mensa, there's
relax.
still autumn.
Yeah.
Let's not discredit the autumn.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Man, it's good to have Tracy with us. I tell you, guys, this is gonna be a fantastic show. I promise you. Tracy, from the onset, I just wanna mention this. This is one of my favorite female voices ever. Ever. She's such a beauty. She's got such a beautiful voice, speaking and singing. And you know what I love about her, Jay?
Yeah.
Versatility, bro. Versatility. She can do anything and everything, any genre that you want. She can do it.
Big facts. I'm looking forward to the show. Those vocals and everything. Let's do this.
Let's do this. So before we go, we have a segment, Trace.
Okay.
Called the warm-up.
All right.
Okay. So we're going to go straight into the warm-up. You're going to give us a few warm-up exercises. And Jay and myself is your guinea pigs. So
vocal warm-ups.
Like vocal warm-ups.
Anything you do before the show.
Remember you said it's early in the morning, you know.
The alcohol here.
Just to get
some tequila.
Unfortunately not, man.
Tequila? No, I'm kidding. No, of course, no. I don't. That's one thing that I always promised myself never to do, is to drink before. Because I know a lot of artists, they have a little bit of a brown sherry or something, you know, just to warm up the vocals, and it actually does.
Does it help?
But I can't do it.
Okay.
I just don't feel. I feel like if I go on stage and I'm gonna go perform for people and I'm gonna be used as a vessel or a channel,
right.
I need to be as clean as I.
But you've tried it before.
Okay.
I did once and it went bad. I went. Yeah, it wasn't like a show, not a paid show. I'd never be so unprofessional.
That was communion before you said.
That was just the communion and a little wafer and a little, you know.
All right.
And I usually vocal warm-ups. It's weird because it depends on the day for me.
Okay.
So this morning, I mean, it's 9:00, so. My voice is still in bed in the West End. If we can go fetch her, then But
any one of your favorite ones?
Okay, so there's like this thing called a vocal fry. Right?
Okay.
And it's basically like, have you guys ever seen the movie The Grudge?
Jay?
I haven't.
So this is I'm into horror movies, so
okay.
Tidbit for you. I do this thing called a vocal fry, which is like basically right?
Okay.
I know it sounds creepy, but it's
Okay.
But when you constantly do that, what happens is when your vocal cords, look, when we talk to make sound, vocal cords have to be stretched and like it has to tension and then vibrate to make the sound.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And so when you do that, it's the most relaxed your vocal is. So there's no pressure on the vocal.
Okay.
So if you do, it's actually very soothing.
Did you see it in a horror movie?
Jay, try that.
No, I didn't. No, this is an actual practice. It's almost like imagine I'm here out here doing the Grudge horror movie for
Jay,
and then
Trace,
just you
this
close
is
your
a
mouth.
new one, eh? This is a new one for me.
Really?
Serious.
No, it helps me. This is my favorite one actually.
Okay.
Cause listen, man, I don't have a car, so when I go to gigs, I have to go in an Uber. And I can't be la 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 in the back of an Uber driver is gonna be like, what is going on? So
But I think that's cool. But if the Uber
quiet.
driver or someone in the locker room sees you doing,
No, but this is the thing. Listen.
Yeah.
I do it right, so that I always say you can put the radio on and music's playing. So I'll do it to myself, like. And then as soon as he gets to a robot.
Yeah.
And it gets softer, then I just stop.
Okay.
And then when
so
he
that
moves
so there's
again,
nothing. I mean, really, I'm a Uber driver, and here at the back, I'm listening to.
Yeah, I'm gonna freak him out. Of course.
It's like, oh
Of
my
course.
God, who did I pick up today?
Exactly.
Oh, but anyway, so that's a good one. I'm gonna try that.
That's one, and it really, really helps. And then from there I will progress to. And that's just to warm up my falsetto.
Okay.
So if you can hear, if you can listen carefully.
Yeah.
Can you hear that? There's a little bit of
Yes,
phlegm
yes,
there
yes,
because I've just
yes,
woken up
yes,
basically an hour ago or whatever.
Yeah.
But eventually that also gets rid of. But it's vocal warms is supposed to put the least amount of pressure on your voice when you do a warm up, because it's called a
Warm up. I hear
so
you.
You're warming
I hear
up
you.
for the marathon or how many ever hour long show you're gonna be singing.
So you don't wanna strain anything
No,
at that time.
never. And then also, some rooibos tea and some honey and some lemon is also fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Ginger tea, the
Ginger
Chinese
tea.
ginger tea
Yes.
that comes in the sachet. Yeah,
Ginger and honey.
that's perfect.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Trace, thank you so much, man. I learned. I don't know about you, but I learned a lot. I'm going to try that one. We've got the fantastic, as I said, Tracy-Lee Oliver. She's a singer, obviously. And then also, she's a comedian. She's an actress. She's been in so many shows, man. And she comes all the way from the Western Cape, from Grabo.
Grabo. Oh, you did your homework.
Yes,
Yay.
man. She comes from
And you
Grabo.
said it right.
I always say that. Ek is Afrikaans.
Nee,
mos.
sommige mense sê gabrou.
Ai,
And
nee, man.
Gabrou.
They just swap it all around. Yeah.
Grab
So
bro.
Trace, all the way from the Western Cape, where did it all start? Who is Tracy Lee?
Well, I'm a Grabouwer. I'm Plaas meisie from the Western Cape.
Okay.
And I'm just like a people's. I mean, I don't want to I'm friends with Lester.
Yeah.
He knows me on that
Yeah.
level, on a personal level.
Yes,
So
yes.
it's like, I love, that I love people.
Yes,
And I
that's a
love
fact.
talking and I love making people laugh, And I think that has just always been I was a child like that. I was a teenager like that. And now I'm just a grown up. Like, it's just that was something that was just innate in me.
Okay.
And so started in Grabo, always wanted to sing, always knew I was going to perform. Always. There was no doubt about it. There was no other thing that I wanted to do. And then I remember this afternoon so like it was yesterday. It's Friday afternoon, I'm watching TV, and when the music videos used to play.
Yeah.
Guys,
yeah.
I'm giving my age away now. I'm an 80s baby now. So it was like that, just like afternoon, something played, and it was Whitney Houston.
Right.
And it was
right.
Where Do Broken Hearts Go?
Oh, man.
And I'm getting goosebumps now thinking about it. And I looked at her and I was like, what? I was like, wait, can I do that? Wait, hold on. And I listened so intently. Now that was before PVR, before video
Yes.
machines where you could
Yes.
record, and I listened so carefully, and I remember I learned the bridge in that time that it was playing, and I ran to my sister, and I was like, Lenny, listen. Now that I am here with you, I'll never let you go. Look into your eyes, and now I know.
Wow.
And my sister looked at me like, what just happened now? And I think I was like, I might have been like 7 or 8 when that happened. So for me, and I think that's what clicked it. That's what kind of like, when you just get that connection.
Yes.
You always feel something happening inside you, but it's just not almost like confirmed. And that was the click for me. And I was like, that's what I want to do.
At
and
the
then
age of 7?
I just started singing. Yeah, before then, I was always just, I would like sit in the living room with like family time, TV watching time, when Dallas came on TV. Do you remember Dallas?
J.R.
You can't even Dallas.
Do you know Dallas, bro?
Dallas, nobody knows Dallas.
The Ewings.
Yeah, the Ewings. No,
The Ewings.
Don't worry.
Yeah, don't
I've
worry.
got your back.
Okay, sure.
And
Cool.
I would sit there, and then I just disappear out of the living room, and I'd go into the room, and then 20 minutes later I'd come out, and I would have made myself a costume.
You
Van
aangetrek.
klere wat daar rond lê.
Sure.
And my father would laugh so much. He always called me his little cabaret star. Always when I was younger. Yeah. So that happened then I mean, what I'm trying to say is like that was kind of like that's the thing that was already like in me. Right?
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So then professionally, I started singing for a lang arm band in Grabouw called the Elgeneers. Shout out to the Elgeneers.
At what age is this now, Trace?
No, this is like after school.
Oh,
already.
okay,
I mean, throughout school I sang.
Okay.
I was known as, the girl. But my family was also known in Grabouw because my father was a teacher and the principal. So people knew the Olivers in Grabouw, right? Right. Within the colored community.
Yes.
And I used to sing, during school at like plays and stuff like that. But professionally, when I got money to sing, guys, I made a whole 100 rand a night.
Whole 100
rand.
rand.
So exciting.
Wow.
It was so exciting. And
with a lang arm band.
With a lang arm band, and we used to travel every single way within the Western Cape.
Right,
we would drive and go. And just perform and sing.
Trace, I'm thinking now, which lang arm song?
No, jazz numbers, man.
Oh, okay.
No, but like
okay.
Cape Town jazz. What I'm talking about, not
yeah.
like standard jazz. You know what I mean when
like
I say
fast rap.
jazz numbers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can remember blending.
Okay.
Building my whole world around you. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Or Fatima Raini.
Yes.
What's that song called again? Fatima Raini.
I
Anyway,
don't know.
You guys know.
All right.
You can put in the comments below, like what is
What
the song
put in
is
the
because
comments.
it's between
Put in the comments below. I mean, this is going way back, right?
Oh,
this is going
way back, yeah. And so then I sang for the Lang Arm Band for a while, and then my best friend calls me on my birthday.
Right.
It's my 24th birthday, and I'm alone at home, and she calls me and she says, there's a talent show coming to South Africa. So what we followed this reality show that was in the UK called Fame Academy.
Right.
And she calls me and she says, the show is coming here, because she read it in a magazine. And that time, everything we read was in a magazine. Like there was no information on cell phones, nothing. And she says, you have to enter. And I go print out the form. The form was like in the Huisgenoot or the View magazine or something. Yes. Fill it out, send a picture, go to the post office, post it to Joburg.
Right.
They get back to me, they call me, they say, you've been selected to come and audition for us at a hotel in Camps Bay in Cape Town.
Right.
So they were having all of these provincial, auditions.
Right.
And I go and get in. And the next month, I'm packing my bags, coming to Joburg for a reality show.
So what's the name of that show? What was the name of it?
It was Project Fame.
Project Fame.
2004.
Okay. Right.
And get in. It was a whole setup like Big Brother and Idol mix. Because when we performed live, we went back to the house, but there were cameras everywhere. We were mic'd up. So you could see. So it was that Big Brother element.
I see you. Yeah.
And I stayed in that house for 3 months, got through to the top 5, went back to Grabouw, and then told my parents I'm moving to Joburg. And 2005, I moved.
What was that
You moved to
transition like,
Joburg.
though?
People told me that I was crazy, that I wanted to move to Joburg, because the only thing that you read in the newspaper about Joburg were all the hijacks and all the violence that happens here
Yes.
and all of that stuff. And but you know, when you have that thing in your brain here at the back, it's just like, no man, do it.
Yes.
No man, this feels right. You have to do it. So the transition for me wasn't as scary as people would think at the time. But then now, looking back in hindsight, I think to myself that I was crazy, that I just packed up a car and drove 14 hours and moved to a city that I didn't know. I knew so little people. Luckily for me, I had made connections throughout Project Fame.
Okay.
And so for me, it wasn't so scary. It was more of an excitement. It was more of, I was so excited to come here. And now 15 years later, I'm still here.
You're still here.
I'm still here.
And
I
we're
love
so
it
glad.
here.
And we're so glad you're here.
Ah, thanks.
Man, we're so glad you're here. We're going to continue with this interview, but first, we're going to go to our second segment, which is our game segment. What games are we doing
Love
today?
games.
I just see marshmallows.
You see marshmallows?
Oh my
Our producer will tell us what's happening, right? Okay. So Marshmelody, yes, that's the game. Oh, that's the game.
That's
so,
cute.
So what we're going to do now?
Okay,
So
so in that box, you're going to find a bunch of cards.
So
There's lyrics on there with classical songs. Like
Okay.
like 90s, early 2000s.
That's my vibe.
Yes. So what you first do is there's going to be numbers in the box.
Okay.
Right.
Pick a number, and that's the amount of marshmallows that you must put in your mouth before you sing the song.
Oh my God,
Okay,
this
that's
is gonna
this.
be
So
fantastic.
we need to pick a song,
Yes.
and there's a number on the song.
No, there's a different set of numbers.
Oh, there's a different set of numbers.
underneath those cards. So
Yeah.
you take the card
Okay, so we take the card that's got a song on.
Yes.
There's a numbers in. We take a number, and that number determines how many marshmallows you need to put in your mouth before you can sing the song.
and the others must guess what that song is.
Yes.
Okay, the others must guess what that song. Okay, cool. So should I start with myself?
You can start with yourself.
Okay, okay, cool. Right.
Everybody sanitized now before we touch everything.
Show them what is. Yes.
Yes, okay.
Oh my God! You know what? I just know the first. I can't show them, right?
Yes, no, you can't show them.
But you know what? These numbers I can see.
But you mustn't look, Moss.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got 2 here, Trace.
Okay? 2.
So 2 marshmallows.
That should be pretty easy.
Vroeg in die oggend.
I got my diet.
And don't chew the marshmallows.
Must keep it
Is
there.
it-
Waterfalls. You slow. Why are you so slow? I'm gonna win this. I'm gonna tell you now. Okay.
It's you, Trace.
Okay? So you pick a number in there. You can take those cards out there, too. Put them, just put the cards on the side.
What if I don't know it?
Facts.
What if I don't know the song?
Go next one. Go
Okay,
next.
let me take another one. Okay. Where are the numbers now? The small
Yes,
ones. ne?
yes.
Okay.
How many is it? Hey! I want to see this. Dit is een klein mondje.
Oh my God, die marshmallows
Je
are
kan
way
niet konen,
bigger.
je kan niet
Nee,
konen.
ik zet het in mijn keer, man.
Ik heb let hier.
I pray for someone like you. What's it called? Someone like you. What's it called? All my life.
Yeah, that I finally found you. Okay.
Would you like to spin?
Oh my word. Oh gosh. Okay, Jay, let's hear.
I know people are laying hunger, but I can't eat.
5, bro.
5 marshmallows.
Oh!
Let me get the.
Sorry for you.
5 marshmallows.
You're not gonna survive it because you can't chew it.
I'm not chewing. I'm placing it.
No, Jay.
I'm placing
Jay.
it.
That's only 2, Jay. Go for it.
Mm.
Mm.
Oh my God.
Jay, don't chew. Go.
He's placing it.
Oh, okay.
Guys, let the man be great, please.
Sing now.
Other girl there, Asher, girl. You remind me.
The usher in the church. Oh, Usher.
Oh God.
I think that's enough.
No.
Jay, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tracy clearly wins this round.
Thank you.
2 rounds.
Oh, wow.
1 to Jay and 0 to me.
No, wow, wait. I
Sorry,
sang the
Lester,
song.
You slow.
But Jay got it first.
Hey, man. Yes. I'm getting bad at this, hey, guys. I'm getting bad at this. Trace.
Just go. Oh, he's eating it.
No, he's eating it, shame.
For all the
Are
people
you
that
okay,
are
bro?
starving.
You good?
I'm good.
You can put in your cap.
Oh my gosh.
Anything
That
for the
is
win.
Funny.
Anything for the win.
Anything for the win.
Yeah, okay, cool.
I'm like 2 over you now, possibly.
Nah,
I've
Jay.
been winning these games.
We'll check it up. We'll check it up, right? Okay, so we've got Tracy in studio, and we know Tracy's a singer, obviously, and I just love it. You know, Trace, the first time I saw you I was mixing a show that Bianca. I don't know what was that. What was that show called?
Sorry. It was the Divas and Diamonds, something.
Something like that, yeah.
Yes.
That Bianca was hosting.
Yeah.
And that's where I saw you for the first time. And I'm like, wow, who's this lady? She sings like
We were in Eldos,
in
right?
In Eldos, yeah, in Eldos.
Eldos.
So there's a few songs that I can't think of now, but she knows her favorite. We've got our resident musician in the studio,
Ooh,
Jermaine. So put your hands together.
Jermaine.
Let's welcome Jermaine as he comes. This is Jermaine Goliath. This is Jermaine Goliath, not Goliath and Goliath.
Oh, but
Is
there really no relation?
Oh,
okay.
He's from the Goliath in the Bible. He's
Someone about to slay him with a sling. You must watch your back, bruh.
Okay. Trace, one of your favorite jazz songs.
Jazz song.
This is unrehearsed, right? This is unrehearsed. So we'll see if Jermaine knows.
Just because I didn't get a chance to do this, because
Yeah.
Valentine's Day has just passed, right?
Okay.
I will do My Funny Valentine. Does you may know that one?
My Funny Valentine, do you know it, Jermaine?
My Funny Valentine.
Hey, man,
We need
Jermaine.
to, it's not before your time. It's supposed to be in the catalog of the songs that you know. Because
Yes.
those are classics,
Yes.
Jermaine.
Yes.
Do we need Jermaine anymore? I think we can just sing. I'm kidding. I'm joking. My funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine, you make me smile with my heart. Your looks are laughable, unphotographable, yet you're my favorite work of art.
Oh, I can listen to this the whole day. Don't
Is
you
your
think that?
figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little bit weak?
She goes into a zone. Can you see?
When you open it to speak, are you smart? for me.
Yeah.
That's it, that's it.
Man.
Ooh, Jermaine.
That's
Can
super.
we please send Jermaine the Shaka Khan version of that song?
I'll do that.
Send
After
him
the
a
show,
YouTube link,
he
please.
must rehearse that song.
He must.
He must.
He's gonna
He
fall
must.
in love with that song. It was arranged by Babyface.
Oh,
so
man.
My Funny Valentine is an old jazz standard.
Yes.
I forget who sang
Original.
it. It might have been Billie Holiday.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Could have been Nina Simone. It could have been Ella Fitzgerald. But it's like a classic jazz standard, right? But for the Waiting to Exhale album, that Babyface, he produced all of those songs and rearranged all of those songs. He rearranged the song for Shaka Khan, and it is amazing.
Yes, that's
I mean,
amazing.
Shaka, man.
I mean.
Ah.
Shaka's good. But we've got a fantastic artist here with us. We've got a fantastic artist with us. So, some classic Whitney or Celine or something that you will know. So
Just
some classic.
play what's in your heart, Jermaine, and then I'll follow. play what your spirit is telling you to play, and then I'll follow.
Okay, are we on here on this keyboard? There's nothing. There we go.
There we go. Ooh. Come on.
You go, Trace.
I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. Everybody's searching for a hero.
Okay, yeah.
People need someone to look up to. Never found anyone who fulfilled my needs. A lonely place to be. And so I learned to depend on me. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadows. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I live as I believe.
man.
No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity. Because the greatest love of all is happening to me.
I Trace.
I see what you're saying, Uncle.
Can you see what I'm
I
saying?
see what you're saying, Uncle.
Can you hear what I'm saying?
I see, I hear.
Oh
I
man, Tracy.
believe.
So I right now I promise you we're going to have a live show. On the show, we've got next door. We're setting up studio next door, right?
Ooh,
Where
yes.
we're gonna have a live band. We'll have Trace. We'll have Bianca. We'll have Liesel. We'll have
Can we
whoever.
please get Valeska also out
And
of the woodworks?
oh my word.
from
Please
wherever
just
she
tell her.
is?
Just tell her.
Valeska,
Just tell her.
wat nou 'n Constance geword het. Valeska Smith wat nou 'n Constance geword het. Please, can you just come at?
Yes.
Because the Lord says you must not sit on your talents, my friend. I'm just joking. I love her so much. I haven't seen her in years.
oh, wow,
And then in the
man.
meantime, she's become a mother and a
And, hey, man.
family woman. And it's just like, kom uit Potch. We'll send you an Uber to come and get you out of Potch.
So we're gonna do this in the future. I promise you, this year we're gonna have something nice, live,
that'll be lovely.
intimate setup. You know what I'm saying? I promise you that. Trace, we're gonna continue.
Okay.
You do a few others, right? But first, I need to find out now from that talent show. moving over to Joburg, and then what?
Well, I think you're trying to ask me like, then how did my career actually start? Yeah. So move here, living with a friend of mine's mom.
Yeah.
Basically renting a room from her, and then I was doing some recordings and writing some songs. But then a friend of mine, so I was here, I think about 2.5 or 3 months.
Yeah.
And then another friend of mine from Cape Town was also here. And he goes to this, he's been called for this audition. And he says, I think you must come with me to this audition. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So we drive to, now you know, two Cape Townians driving around in Joburg. We don't know where we are. We're supposed to go to Gold Reef City, but
And this is now before.
This is before
Google
GPS.
Maps and
This
what?
is- Yeah,
Yeah.
we literally just have directions. Someone has
Right.
sent us directions. And get to Gold Reef City. We can't find, Gold Reef is like, when you walk into to any kind of casino type place,
Yes.
so overwhelming because all casinos run in a circle,
Yes.
right? So everything you pass looks like it's the same. We eventually get to the room. We come in there and that place is packed. And
Okay.
I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. I'm not going to stress about it. I'm just happy to be here. I'm just going to go on stage and do. And so there are a couple of girls that go and sing before me. And I'm like,
Yo.
I'm ready to leave because what am I doing here? Like what? These girls are fantastic. And my turn to go on, and I go on, and I get booked for the show. And I did a
Wow.
6-month contract at Gold Reef City. Back when the Globe was still open, there was that small theater.
Yes.
The lyric wasn't
Wasn't
even there
Yeah.
yet. And got my first job. And guys, now you must know, I come from a salary from of a HIV counselor at a public clinic in
Okay.
Grabouw. I used to counsel.
Okay.
Now I come from that salary, ne?
Mm.
And now I get the salary for this contract, and I'm like,
Yo.
I'm rich.
I made it.
Time. I mean, I was able to pay back the mini loan that my parents gave me to move to it wasn't much.
Right.
But I was able to fly them up to have them come and see me on stage because the only time they'd seen me was with the Lang Arm Band.
Yes.
And, and then obviously was now on the show with Project Fame. But to see me work and to see me like in my element was it was such a joy for me to see my parents in the audience actually getting a chance to see me.
So that type of setup, because there's some shows that you must do the whole week, Trace.
Yeah.
It's every night.
Yeah. We only had Mondays off with the show. So it was 6 nights,
Yeah.
and then the 7th day you were off.
So how do you cope with that? Because look, it's like you say, people think when you're an artist, when you're singing, it's all nice, Anki Dori, you just get on stage and you're singing it. They don't really see it as work.
No, they don't. That's
Yes.
why artists have been suffering during this lockdown and COVID, because I don't want to get political on the show, but I just have to say this.
Yes,
now that we bring it
Yes.
up, the government but not just the government, lots of people don't consider what we do work.
Yes.
They think it's a hobby that we do.
Yes.
They think that I'm sitting at a day job somewhere and then I happen to sing or I happen to act or I happen to do comedy, which is not the case. This is my livelihood 100%. There is no other work that I do.
Yes.
So within coming back to your question, when people see someone get up on stage and sing their heart out, and it's a production, I'm talking about like in my case now, the story we're talking about was a proper production where I had to go off for costume changes. I had to know lines because it was like like a Bollywood musical that we did. I had to learn songs in Hindi and in Tamil. I had to do we rehearsed for 4 weeks. We rehearsed for an entire month, every single day from 9 to 5.
Wow.
I think we were off on Sundays only in rehearsals. We rehearsed so that, and people don't understand the hard work that goes in. people have dreams, and I have lots of kids who DM me on Facebook and on Instagram, like, how can I do this? How can I said, guys, if you knew the sacrifices and the hard work and the repetition of something, imagine having to do something over and over and over and over again until your director or your choreographer says, okay, now that's right. If they're not satisfied, you are working and working. You're repeating that one step that you can't get right. You're repeating that one note that you can't get right. It is so much work, and I wish people would just see. I literally want to... I wish there was, like, you know, when people watch Beyonce's Homecoming on Netflix.
Right.
That was huge. Do you see how hard that woman works?
Yeah.
I probably only do 10-15% of what she does. And I think that I work hard. You know, obviously she has the budget, she's got the resources and everything. But the way she works...
Work is work, whether you've got the budget or...
There are so many things on YouTube that if you don't have an idea of what it is, there's so many behind the scenes stuff on artists. Go and watch your favorite artist. Go and watch for the youngsters. Go watch Ariana Grande. Go watch Shawn Mendes has got a great... Both of them have got great... documentaries now on Netflix that are now playing on South African Netflix. Go watch and go see how hard those people work.
Wow.
It's not glamorous at all. The glamour happens when they have to do the show.
Present,
That's what people see.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the glamour happens when they have to get on talk shows and red carpets and stuff like that. I'm glamorous now with my jacket.
Yes,
But when I'm in rehearsals, it's basically like going to gym, but you have to stay in the gym from 9 o'clock till 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Wow.
You're constantly working. But it's not morbid at all. It's not it's not, it is tiring, but it's something that you're doing, it's your passion. So now you're going to push harder, you're going to push. So yeah, there's a lot of preparation that goes into people buying a ticket and coming to sit and watch a show. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and I really hope that people will just realize more how hard it actually is to maintain something like that.
And also the respect that goes with respecting an artist and say, this person works actually. Like I do my 9-to-5 job, that's how they work.
Exactly.
The appreciation for the arts, and that's what we want to bring across.
Yes,
you know,
absolutely.
When you look at the States, obviously they've got a big, they've got a huge platform in terms of the industry is so big. You know, there's a lot of people, the industry is big, and so forth. Our industry is much smaller, but you can make it work.
Oh yes, but you see the difference between the States and us is in the States there are several watering holes.
Yes.
In South Africa there's only one.
Okay.
If I can say that.
I hear you.
And I say that with all the respect that I have for all artists. The reason why I say only one watering hole is because I'm going to end up, the chances, I mean, you know, I got a chance to perform with PJ Powers on stage once.
Right.
PJ is drinking from the same watering hole. And when I say watering hole, I hope everybody out there understands it's the resources that we have. It's one.
Yes.
In the States, they have several, right?
Yes.
Because we have our superstars in the States. We have it's almost like, I don't really like to use this term, but it's almost like in Hollywood when they say a A-list actor or a B-list actor or a C-list.
I hear you.
But all those lists, all those categories of actors are making money. They're making a living, and a good one at that. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
But when it comes to South Africa, the chances that I'm going to be able to perform with a PJ Powers, perform with Yvonne Chaka Chaka on stage, get to meet Yuma Sakela, get to meet Jay Something from Mikasa, right? Get to meet RJ Benjamin. These people that are like, you know, South Africa's celebrities and and artists that have made it that people know.
Yes.
Yeah.
I get to meet them and to actually work with them. That's why I'm saying, talking about the watering hole. Do you know what I mean?
I hear you.
But in the States, if I'm gonna be, there's not the chance that I'm gonna work with Beyonce is.
You don't have to work with Beyonce because you can
No,
still
I'm
make
just-
it in
yeah,
terms
exactly,
of.
yes,
That's
but
what I'm
just
saying.
using her as a reference
Yes,
because
yes.
she is like
Yes.
probably the biggest.
So I'm saying, if
example.
you're in the States, you don't have to work Beyonce.
No,
I
you
can
can
work
make a
with
living,
whoever
yeah.
and still make the living. You know what I'm saying?
But I have to also add on to that the age of the internet is actually so great
Yes.
in a way that it's bringing unknown people to the fore.
It's leveling the playing
and
field,
it's
kind of.
leveling. And I think this is what COVID also did during this time.
Yes.
And especially here in South Africa, you could see like last year, it was like playing field was so level.
Yeah.
And content was everything. What you bring out, what you post, like everybody had the same advantage of pushing themselves and their
Yes.
brand and whatever it is, their music, their art, whether you make clothes, whether you act, whether you do comedy, sing, whatever else, design, whatever. That I think it's going to stay that way for a long time because it's now almost like the new normal. It's like the new promotion, the new marketing tool.
Yeah.
It's like it's your phone.
Yes.
In Amalet the
100%.
phone, in Amalet
100%.
data. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
So yeah.
I think it's a blessing and a curse though, because
Yeah, no, for sure.
because now there's so much content and everyone is coming up with stuff now.
Mm.
You literally have to have that X factor
You
to
have
stand
to.
above or rise above
Yeah.
the rest.
But can I tell you how you stay relevant?
Yeah.
Just stay true to who you are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I know there is not another Lester. There's not another Tracy.
Yes.
There's not another you. It's staying true to who you are because nobody can do what you do the way you do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So don't think about competing with other people. Yes, there is. Like you have to up your game when it comes to content, when it comes to staying fresh, when it comes to new ideas and stuff like that. But keep it within the essence and the personality and the vibe of who you are. Don't try and be someone else because then you're gonna crash. You're
Right.
gonna crash.
Trace, do you have anything out there from personally, music out there?
I did do a live show in May of last year
You're right.
where I did perform 5 of my original songs and then 5 covers, and I did like
Okay.
an online show.
Okay.
And I was actually so blessed because I shot it at DWB Productions, Bianca's production
right,
company,
right.
and her and David's. And they were so kind to like assist me, and it's such a great show. I have it. I'm thinking about releasing it again as an online show,
Okay.
and like trying to sell tickets and stuff like that. It did do quite well. It did better than what I thought it was gonna do on Quicket.
All right.
I think I sold like 140 tickets, which
Wow.
wasn't so bad.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's
right?
good.
And then, but then, yeah, I've got that, but I don't have anything.
That we can
out.
get maybe on digital platforms, iTunes
No,
or
not really.
Yeah, so
I'm
those
trying
songs
I'm
you
trying
haven't
to
released.
master- No, I haven't released them. I'm trying to
Okay.
get them mastered, and then
Okay.
I'm going to definitely release them. But yeah, it's funny you say that because I know we're talking about the singing, and that's how you got to know me.
Yeah.
But it's funny because right now in my life, in this stage, I'm actually shooting a series for, I can't say because I signed a non-disclosure.
Oh, okay,
But
okay.
but I am shooting a series right now, and I'm traveling to Cape Town back and forth to go shoot it. It's gonna be amazing. So now I'm focusing on the acting.
Okay.
Listen, I just say wherever God wants to take me,
Man.
I will go.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
This is our hybrid. This
This
woman is a
is-
hybrid. I promise
so
you.
right now I'm focusing on that series, and I'm working with. I wish I could tell you guys.
No,
who
don't,
I'm
don't.
working with, but it's so good, and yeah, I'm. That's now my focus, and it's
Okay.
nice because, I've wanted to do more acting, and it's quite a serious
Right.
role that I'm playing, and it's quite a. Yeah, it's a really deep character. She's a girl from the Northern Cape, and she is like, you know, gets involved with someone that she's not supposed to get involved with, but she's also like a singer, and she also has
Wow.
these dreams and aspirations. So I really relate to her.
Yes.
But she's very complex, and yeah, if you guys just
That's
follow
exciting,
follow
man.
me on my socials, I'll keep you guys notified.
Oh,
about
that's
what's
exciting.
happening.
That's
Yeah,
exciting.
super
And
exciting.
when that thing is out,
Yeah.
you have to promise to come back
No,
and
definitely.
tell us about it, man.
I'll come back here anytime.
Yeah,
man.
thank you, Trace. Thank you so much. Is there one? Do we have another segment, producer? We don't have another segment, so we've got another song.
Oh,
One of your favorites that you wanna do. First, just pray for Jermaine, and then.
lay a hand on you. Okay, we just have silence.
Or should the Lord lead him again?
Do you know "Can't Give Up Now" by Mary Mary? I feel like you know church songs.
Gone too far from that one.
There will be mountains that I would have to climb.
Yeah.
And there will be battles that I would have to fight. But victory or defeat, listen now,
Yeah.
it's up to me to decide. But how can I expect to win if I never try? I just can't give up now. I've come too far from where I've started from.
Yeah.
So nobody told me the road would be easy, and I don't believe he's brought me this far to leave me.
Oh, man. Tracy Lee.
Can I just say something? That song is so dear to my heart because I really take those lyrics super literally.
Right.
Because if you really feel like, and this is now without becoming any, like, I don't want to get religious on here. I
I
don't
hear
want to
you.
get,
I
but
hear you.
spirituality is a big deal for
Big
me.
thing.
Come on.
Yes.
And if I didn't have it, I don't think I would have survived 15
Wow.
years
Yeah.
in Joburg
Wow.
doing what I love. Even in the moments where I thought there wasn't any work, you still sit in the knowledge that he didn't bring you this far to leave
Yeah.
you.
Yes.
It's just as simple as that. People try and overcomplicate it. People try and over spiritualize things sometimes, and we forget that we're dealing with
Yeah.
human experiences.
Yes.
And we understand that we have that as our tools, right? But sometimes there's moments where you sit and you're like, nah, man, I'm really dealing with something right
Yeah.
now. And yes, you pray or you do whatever you do for your religious beliefs. But then with opstaan en iets doen
Right,
self.
yeah.
You
Right.
must stand up and physically do something. If you don't do that, you're going to forever pray and you're going to forever be on your knees and nothing's going to happen because you have
There's
to.
the works factor.
Jy
Yeah.
moet werk,
Yeah.
man. Like, you can't sit and wait for things to fall into your
Right.
lap. You really, really can't. And that is just such an important thing for me to remember. And it's just, and something that I wake up with Kirk Franklin every morning.
Right.
I don't know. I've played the whole year already. I've been waking up with him, like, because you need that encouragement, but then you take that encouragement and you practice it.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have to practice faith, because if you don't, then it's just
Jay,
air.
you want
What would you say some of the challenges were, on your voyage, your journey? That one moment where you thought like
Yes.
this is done and
Yes.
dusted, and you had to cling on to a higher power, higher source.
Before she answers that, I'm with that, Jay. I'm saying here you see the flamboyant, the exciting,
Yeah.
the beautiful Tracy Lee. When you go onto Instagram, she's always, exciting and or excited and so forth.
Yeah.
But those down moments, that's what he's talking about. Some of those moments where you were really discouraged.
So I am someone who does suffer with anxiety, and I think we all on some level suffer with it, right? It's just probably the levels and the depth of it that varies. But I do have my moments, but you know what I do? I allow myself to feel it, man.
Okay.
Because I think that suppressing things doesn't serve us in any way.
Right.
As long as you are not, and if you are able to express it or just feel it, not really express it, but just feel the downness, feel what it is. But then I always go and I try and identify why. I just need to know why I'm feeling so down. And I mean, I do have my down days, but thank God I've got a mother that I can phone and talk about.
Okay.
These
There's a
things
support
to.
structure.
There's a
Yeah.
support structure. A sister that's fantastic. An uncle of mine committed suicide in December,
Wow.
and his wife and his kids didn't even know that he was dealing with depression.
Sure.
And within the colored community,
Mm.
we don't talk about these things.
True.
Ons sê jy's mal. Nee, man, we just shake it off, right?
Yeah.
And I understand that because we don't necessarily have the tools, the means to talk about it. But there my uncle is no longer. And there he has a widow and fatherless children now because he didn't feel, and he was older than me. So you came from that generation
Yeah.
that didn't even
Yeah.
try to
Talk about it.
Maybe he didn't even acknowledge it that's what he was going through. But at the end of the day, we need to talk. We need to open up the conversation.
Yeah.
If you have a phone and you've got data, gaan kyk 'n YouTube video because there are tens of thousands of videos on YouTube and online. Guys, your tools, Google is your best friend, YouTube is your
Yes,
best friend.
yes.
If you have any kind of thing that you are struggling with and you feel like you really can't physically talk with anyone and you can't call a helpline, go watch. I can't tell you how many videos, YouTube videos, have actually
Inspirational ones.
Yeah.
equipped me. This is what we need. We need to equip ourselves with the tools that we need to move forward, however that, whatever that looks like, whether it's
Right.
anxiety, depression,
Yeah.
whether it's being in a bad relationship, whether it's abuse, whether it's, guys, but also, like I said, we need to now, and I'm not talking about you going through, just you, if I'm going through something, I need to now Google. No, the family needs to come together and create a support system. How are we gonna save each other if we don't support each other?
Right.
And we feel like, we only want to deal with people when things are going lekker. And we don't want to deal with people when things aren't going lekker. With them. Do you know what I mean? So we need to just create the atmosphere
And the
and
space.
the space
Yes.
to be able to talk about these things. And it's really poignant because my uncle's sister obviously I couldn't be at it happened in Cape Town, so my his sister at the funeral, it was obviously there was a Zoom link sent out, so we were
Right.
able to watch. She at the memorial, she stood up and talked about depression.
Wow.
Because she told, how people we are, like, what happened? Like, was it financial issues? Was it marital issues? What was it? And she set the record straight. Guys, you should have seen me in the living room. I stood up and I clapped hands for her. She couldn't even hear me, but I was just like so happy that she said
Someone
it.
said it, yeah.
Someone said it, and
Yes.
it's so important. And COVID and lockdown has done damage, guys.
Yes. It has.
We have to help heal each other.
We have to.
We have to help.
And be there for one another.
Yeah, just be there for one another.
And
Just-
watch this show and listen to what Tracy was saying all along. You know what I'm saying? How you can get your way through stuff and move on with your life. We cannot sit. One of the profound things that you said, you cannot just sit there. You listen to all the stuff, but you have to get up now
Yeah.
and work and do and be you again and live again. You know what I'm saying?
And stop like apologizing for who you are and how you are and what you are. I also feel like culturally with us, and I'm going to keep saying it because I'm
Yes.
a colored person and I'll always talk about
Yes.
the colored experience. Just can we just let's stop trying to explain to people and apologize to people for we are ourselves a hybrid culture and race.
Yeah.
Do you guys
100%.
know
Yes,
that?
yes.
Are you aware of that? Do you understand the power that's in you, the talent that's in you?
Yes.
Do you understand that to vibrate on such a low level that we have been operating doesn't serve us? It's time to go to a next level, man. Ek is op van explain and apologize and say sorry. No, I'm gonna talk the way I talk.
Yes.
I'm going to look the way I look. I'm gonna
Yes.
say what I'm gonna say.
Yes.
And I'm gonna be
And
fierce
believe
about it.
in who I believe.
Because my maat van my geleer, as long as you're not disrespecting or hurting
Yes.
other people,
Yes.
you go ahead and you do what you need to do.
Wow. Beautiful. Thanks, Trace. Thanks, Trace. And she's a motivational speaker as well.
I'm so not.
Trace, sing us out with one of your favorites. Sing us out with a nice, a lekker.
Oh, yes, I don't think
lekker
Jermaine knows this
something,
one,
man.
but I'll just sing
What,
it.
what is it?
It's called. Oh, that wasn't a jab at you, Jermaine. You were very nice this whole time. Thank you. Fantasia Barrino.
Yeah.
She was one winner of the American Idols.
I see Fantasia, yeah.
And her winning song from Idols was, "Have you ever reached a rainbow's end? And did you find your pot of gold? Ever catch a shooting star? And tell me, how high did you soar? Ever felt like you were dreaming, just to find that you're awake, and the magic that surrounds you and lift you up and guide you on your way? I can see it in the stars across the sky. I dreamt 100,000 dreams before, and I finally realized, you see, I've waited all my life for this moment to arrive, and finally I believe.
Wow.
Tracy-Lee Oliver.
Tracy-Lee Oliver. Jay, you got some closing comments?
Tracy-Lee Oliver, I'm just so inspired by your journey. I believe that, God's just going to take you to greater heights.
Thank
You're
you.
going to be such an inspiration to this generation. And you're just going to go from strength to strength, victory to victory, and glory to glory. It's been such an honor and a privilege.
Thanks,
Beautiful,
man.
Jay.
Thank
Some
you.
closing remarks from you, Trace.
No, I just wanted to say thank you so much for inviting me. When you called me the other day, I've got Truecaller on my phone, so you can. So it says who it is, and then Lester was all trying to be so mysterious. I was like, "Nee, Lester, ek weet is Jay op die phone. Truecaller het ook klaar uitgeval." But I'm so happy to be. I'm so happy about what it is that you guys are doing, and a show like this. And I hope that a lot of people tune in and support. And I mean, listen, to watch this. And to like it and to subscribe, like and subscribe is free, people. I just want to say it's just free. All that you just have to do that.
Yes.
And that.
Yes.
But thank you so much for inviting me. I'm looking forward to that.
Yes.
The show, the online sessions.
We're gonna do it.
Yes,
We're gonna
I want to come and do that.
We're gonna do it. Thank you so much. Thank you for everyone watching out there, and thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. We want to thank our resident musician here, Mr. Gulaya. Thank you so much, Jermaine. Everything was unrehearsed, guys. And I want to thank my guest, Trace. Like Jay said, we wish you all the best.
Thank you.
I know you're gonna make it. There's no way you're going to fail.
I'm making it every day.
You're making it.
Yeah.
You're gonna go greater heights.
Thanks.
Deeper depths.
Thank you.
And we want to thank you, and we're here to support you all the way.
Thank you.
And we love you.
Thank you. I love you guys too.
Thank you so much. God bless, and we see one another next week.